onto people at a point even that we can understand ourselves. If kama mtu atanipatia chenye nilikuwa natarajia, unapata na jam bure. Why? Because sijapata chenye nilikuwa nataka. But can we have a different community? Like Faith, can you change your university? Tell them that, imagine we need money to survive in campus. Cisco, you change your university where you are. You tell them we need money, and as we need money, we need to venture into small businesses. We need to have a mindset where we are sending ourselves to different things. Now we can be able to earn with those skills that you have. As you're doing that engineering you do, I know there's something that is deep inside. There's something that is you are passionate about. There's something that you look at and you say, me, I'm passionate about design. I'm passionate about maybe cooking. I'm passionate about maybe making people look good. You're passionate about maybe painting houses, and that is not what you have done in university. You can go into that, because one of the things that when you're going to business, one of the things that you will need is passion. What are you passionate about? What are you passionate inside your heart and telling yourself, as Immaculate, I know that I love people looking good. Like me, I love seeing men looking good, like having a good shoe, having maybe a good trouser. I love it. Why? Because it's part of me. I'm passionate about it. What about you, Jenga? What about you, Cisco? What about you, Faith? What are you passionate about? What do you find so attached to you that manze mtu haizi kutoa hapo? Are you passionate about eating? You can even Google about how you can make people in fun about hii kitu tulikuwa tunaita eat out shule, ama maybe hizo eating competitions. You can arrange something like that, because young people, we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of opportunities to exercise what we have. But the problem is we have been carried away by the digital market without understanding that the digital market can be able to benefit us, and they can be able to empower us as young people. So one of the things that I want to teach today, as I introduce my company, it's called Kenya Institute of Digital Education, where we come to train about about entrepreneurship, about digital entrepreneurship and digital marketing. I am passionate about digital marketing because this is what has taken me to be in the digital arena. Digital marketing helps you as a person, maybe you as Faith, you as Cisco, you as Jenga, to venture into the market without seeing those people. For example, I've been able to reach out to you through the social media marketing. Through the social media. Yeah, because the social media has a power. Iko power yenyewe. It has a power to get into people's hearts. It has a power to convince people to come into a world where no person was able to figure it out. Yeah, because it gets to your phone, you see a link there, you click, maybe you want to buy something, you buy it. So digital marketing is one of the most important things that we need to embrace in the 21st century, because it will change our perspective about marketing. If maybe you want to start a shoe store, you don't need to open a physical shop to start a shoe store. I myself, I started with online. Until to date, I have an online shop. It sells for me without even me being there. It works out for me. There's a phrase that says that do not build a business that needs you daily, but build a network, build a system that works for you even when you are asleep. For me, when you have a platform that you have built itself and it's working for you while still asleep, Jenga, you will be able to have, what do we call it, a financial breakthrough of you collecting your cash from here, from there, because your energy is only maybe katikati ya mchana, you are working it out, you are posting, you are maybe pushing your products online, but while you are asleep, people will be able to see your products. So you build a system, you don't build a job. A job will cost you to be there. A job will cost you a sweat. A job will cost you to move from one point to another to satisfy those clients and all that. But when you build a system that will be working for you while still asleep, it will enable you, welcome Faith, it will enable you to understand more things and also make you to get to where you wanted to be. So one of the things that KIDE comes to help in, Kenya Institute of Digital Education comes in, is to educate young people about the aspect of digital entrepreneurship, the aspect of digital marketing. And I've offered this free training so that at least we can empower as many young people as possible with digital entrepreneurship, so that they may understand while still in school they can be able to make their own money, they can be able to make their own coin with whatever they have. I know you guys, maybe you are given pocket money, or maybe you are not even given that pocket money. How can you utilize the cash flow that you have right now to build that dream that you wanted to build? Maybe, for example, while in school you say that I wanted to start maybe a mtumba business. You can inquire from people who have done mitumba, sell to your comrades in school, sell to your friends in school, and they will support you. You'll find support from people you don't know. Yeah, when you get to the online market, you'll get a lot of people who will support you. You don't know even you do not know them. Yeah, so you find that a digital market helps you to reach as many people as possible, and helps you to reach to as a group of people that you do not know totally. Maybe you might, when you're starting, you might feel frustrated with business, but let me tell you something, that when starting a business is not easy at all, it's not easy. So you start that business, fail, you start another, fail, but do not give up, because business, it's about trying. Business is about pushing yourself and not giving up at any point. Why? Because it's not easy in that market. It can never be easy. Yeah, because if you find something easy, tunaambianga na mzungu, when you find something easy, fikiria mara mbili, yeah? Think twice. Why? Because an easiest thing will end up disappointing you. But something that you have toiled day in and day out, you posting your products there, getting to wonder how am I going to market my products, all that and everything, you will find that you are having, like, ni kama unafurahia kazi yako. Yeah, you are enjoying the kind of work, and afterwards, let me tell you that you'll reap fruits from what you are doing today. So today I'm going to do an introduction about business. I know I've been doing about the introduction of business for quite some times, but I find it good when I'm doing this introduction, because it helps you as a young person to understand what is business. And I know most of us, and I can ask this question: what do you understand about business? When I ask you, Jenga, what is business? What do you understand about business? At least we have an interactive class, and I can be able to hear from you also. I give it to Jenga. What do you think? How do you understand business in your perspective? Welcome, Jenga. I have only 5 minutes to you. Can you be able to unmute yourself, Jenga? All right. I go to Cisco. What do you understand about business, Cisco?
For me, I can say business is it's something that makes you happy when you do it, and it's kind of a platform that will enable you to earn and make to earn money, and also to invest in it.
Amazing. So we go to Faith. What do you understand about business? When you hear the word business, what do you understand about it? Faith Kibe. Sorry, not Faith Israel.
I understand that business is something that you take risks, and you can gain profit from, and it helps you gain income. Yes.
All right. Okay, thank you. Faith Israel, what do you understand about the term business?
Well, for me, a business is when you have a product or a service that you'd like to exchange in place of money, like have a product or a service that you'd want to sell.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. For Jenga, can you hear me? Ama tukuache for the time being. Julia? All right. So for me, I understand business as an activity that one engages in to make money. It's an activity. All of us, like, what do we call it? Activity tunaita ile jeni. Ni kama kitu ambayo una engage ndio uweze kupata pesa. Like for example, you can sell a service. People are selling insurance outside here. People are selling services like maybe teaching. People are selling services like doctor, yeah. Unaweza sell hizo services, telling people about how you can stamp out maybe a certain problem in your body and all that. People are selling a lot of services. Also, people are selling a lot of goods in exchange of money. So it's something that you will do so that you can make money. You engage into it so that you can make money. So when you understand business, make it like it's something that you're coming in to make money. But let me tell you, you won't make money instant. Like, for example, you've started that maybe an online shop. You think that you'll start it right now and then you'll make money right now. You won't. It will take some time for you to get that money. It will take a lot of effort for you to get that money. But all that I have to tell you as young people is, as I am also part of the young people, is push yourself to a point of tiring yourself and saying that after the end of it all, I know this business. Hata kama itakaa miaka ngapi, nitaweza kupata pesa kutoka this business. Yeah, because nothing comes easy. At all, nothing that comes easy. But when you push yourself to make that business that you want to make, so that at least you can engage with it and make money at the end of the day, then you find that you have a passion towards that business. So I want to I want to define what is, why is business design, what is business designed for? Like, business is it is designed for what? For example, why am I thinking of going to maybe shoe business? Maybe why am I thinking to go and sell my services? Maybe why am I thinking about educating young people about forex trading and all that? Why? It is designed to encourage you and not to wait for employment. Yeah, it is designed to encourage you so that at least you may have something that is going on. Na hata ukienda kwa hiyo employer, unajua sometimes imagine tunateseka kwa employer sana because hatuna option. Yeah, umeteseka for 4 years, umeteseka for 2 years, unasema manze, imagine hii kazi nikiacha mimi sina kitu ingine. It is because young people, we do not understand we need business, we need a side hustle that will enable us that hii job ikinikalia sana naweza hata ni concentrate na kabiashara kangu kidogo nikitafutanga job ingine. Sisi tumeingia kwa job na maybe hata unatesea you are being what do we call it, ni kama unateswa kwa hiyo job huko. Maybe you don't even feel comfortable of doing that thing that you are doing. But as we are there, nikiacha hii job nani atanilipia rent, nikiacha hii job nani atanifanyia nini? Yani you are so much attached to that job until to a point of you are going to ni kama burnout. You are burning out because of someone else's business. Yeah, but when you get a business maybe by yourself that will enable you, that will encourage you not to wait to employment, then you'll find that hata kama utakuwa employed, you'll still have something that is running on for you. And my question, I know you guys are asking me, how will I be able to what do we call it, to balance myself with business and also with employment? We'll come on to that and identify how you can be able to balance all those things. Maybe because most of us, we ask ourselves, I'll be able to balance my school, I'll be able to balance my business, I'll be able to balance my job. All of them, they need you. Yeah, you got 24 hours that you have been given by God, so you need to utilize your time very well, because let me tell you one of the things that I've learned from Nelson Mandela: change happens when you change education. Yeah, when you change education, you'll find that all that you are learning, maybe you are spending a lot of time learning about digital entrepreneurship, maybe you are spending a lot of time learning about how I can be able to scale up my business, how can I make my business better. That education that you are learning is not of vain. You'll find that at the end of the day, you are utilizing it to make use of it and then to be better in every point of your life. So business is designed to encourage you, to encourage us not to wait to the employment. And also it is designed to make us understand that work is work. Either if it is selling juice, yeah, work is work. It is designed to educate us, to make us understand that work is work. Let me tell you, when I was listening to one of the big guys, the big people who have great businesses, I love Joshua Shore. Is part of my mentorship. I love him so much. He makes me think out of my box. When he was in university, he was telling in a book called Soaring Like an Eagle. Anasema, while he was in school, even started a business ya kupigia watu nguo pasi, yeah, kupigia the other comrades pasi, anawaletea asubuhi wanavaa wanakuwa smart. He also started another business ya kupiga picha, and kupiga picha, young people love hizo nini, hizo shots and good shots and all that. Another thing alikuwa nasema, I think alianza kitu ya kuwafulianga nguo, yeah. He started a business. He became as much creative as possible while still in campus, yeah, because he needed money. He needed something that would push him to be better and to earn something at the end of the day. So you'll find that that business that you want to start, business is designed to tell us that work is work. Either you are selling maybe those fruits in school, maybe you are selling it to your friend neighborhoods and all that. Either you are selling smokies after school, or maybe you are selling smokies to your neighborhoods after you have done with your classes and all that. Maybe you are starting a small business of maybe cooking chapatis for the people in school and packaging them well and taking them to school and all that. You just need to partner with people in that school and tell them, you guys, I'll be supplying nice chapatis to you. I'll be supplying nice smochas. I think smochas are one of the things that in campus I've had. I didn't know what is smocha until I was taken to the smocha base. So that thing, when you tell them, I will package it very well like an hot dog, and you talk to them, they will be like, you're packaging it well, yeah. I know for Israel you're passionate about food, so I'm talking about that, noting down because of you, yeah. So you can start that thing that you want to start in your heart, because whatever you're passionate about, I said when I was starting, you need to start it. You don't need to wait until you start it when you get money. You need to start it as soon as possible. Pray that God gives you some cash flow, or maybe you rent from friends and then you return, or maybe rent from your mama. Tell her that you need maybe 200, maybe 300, maybe you just kusanya those to coins, and then you start that business that you want to start. So business is designed to make us understand that work is work, either if it is selling juice, maize, yeah, kuna people wanauza maize huku nje na wanapata pesa, or any other thing that you as a small business wants to venture into and make money, yeah. So any business that you start, we all need to draw income from it, and that is the best thing that we need as young people. So it is also designed to teach you that starting a business, one has to have it is designed to teach you that starting a business, one doesn't need a lot of huge income. Maybe you want to start a salon, maybe you have a skill of kushuka, maybe you have a skill of kutengenezea watu masimu, maybe you have a skill of maybe kutengeneza very nice paints and all that. Let me tell you, you don't need a lot of income to start that business that you want to start. All you need is first implement, and then have that vision, and I'll be talking about vision tonight. Have that vision, lay it down and start calculating on how you'll be able to get it into that. I have learned a lot from great men. I'm one of the people that my friend circle is ni watu wamefika, yani ni mtu mwenye unaangalia hivi mpaka you admire how he does his things. So I've loved about one of the company that I was starting with my friend, about how he organizes himself. And I realized by the way, si pesa ukosa, ni sisi ukuwa na pesa lakini tuna misuse, yeah. Because when I was starting my Kenya Institute of Digital Education, I've been singing this song, mi nitaanza kampuni. But my question, I found a friend akaniuliza, unataka kuanza kampuni? Umefanya nini? Imagine nagoja nipate pesa so that I may be able to start the company. Akaniuliza, unapatanga pesa ngapi in a day? Anambia 500. Sio 500 unaweza ishikanisha upate kitu kingine. And I was like, by the way, it is true. Yeah, the small coin that I'm getting, I can invest on the other side, not eating the money. So that investment that I'm doing, it can give me another cash afterwards. So I started by buying the t-shirts. I started by maybe telling my friends to create me a logo, and then I will pay them. I told my friends to do a website for me. I will pay them. And then every coin that I get, my mind is designed to know that, by the way, I have a project that is ongoing. So I'm not supposed to hit this money. I'm supposed to put it there so that one day it can give me another income. So I was like, by the way, it's not money that we lack. Faith, it's not money that we lack. Cisco, it's not money. All that we lack is maybe the planning. You have a vision. but there is no planning in that vision. You are just there. Tunaambiwa you need to have a vision, but vision without planning, it can never happen. You'll be having that vision of starting maybe that dancing crew, maybe that vision of starting a music school, maybe that vision of starting a good electronic shop, and it will never work it out for you if you don't plan. So you need to teach yourself on how to start a business, and starting a business doesn't require any huge capital. All it needs is preparation, and also you can borrow from friends. If you feel that you'll need a lot of money, you can borrow from friends. Maybe even we have applications. We have even, what do we call it? Hustler fund. You can get some cash from there, and then you know that you'll return. You can borrow from the applications that we have. If you don't want to borrow friends, family members, knowing that you'll return. Usiborrow pesa tu hivi alafu utapigwa what do we call it? Utapigwa blue ticks na watu kwa sababu you are becoming a renter, Ni kama kila siku tunaitisha do. Know how to utilize this money after umeirent, so that at least imekuletea pesa ulipe deni ya wenyewe. Tuzoee kulipa madeni za wenyewe. It's very important. And be prepared. You don't have to borrow. Sometimes you don't have to borrow. You just need to utilize what you have, so that at least unaweza kuinvest on yourself. It encourages each and every person that after school, or maybe you are after school, you need to focus. You need to know that niko na kabiashara kangu, as I'm looking for a job, niko na kitu kenye kana ni sponsor kuendelea. I was saying last meeting that we have found ourselves becoming professional job hunters. Tumekuwa tunazunguka from one company to another looking for jobs, and tunasemanga nitapatiwa kazi yoyote. Any job you can do. Hata upatiwe kazi ya kuclean, you can do it. But do you know why? Because you do not know you are worthy. You do not know yourself. You do not know who you are. You don't need to stand. If kama umefanya degree, unafanya nini kwa cleaning? If kama umefanya diploma, unafanya nini kwa cleaning? We need to understand that whatever you are worthy of, you need to practice it. And this comes, hii kitu ya nitafanya chenye nitafanya mtanipatia, it comes from the desperation of you do not know where to start completely. Haujui mahali unaanza. But when you know where to start, when you have a business, people will respect you. Do you know, you usually go to that office while looking for a job, and then wanakuoffer pesa utaki, you are like, me, I don't want this kind of money. I know I can earn it from my business. You don't have a desperation. Even after maybe joining that company and you're mistreated, you can go away. You don't need to be mistreated to stay in a job. But all of us, young people, we are into, wacha nijishikilie tu hapa, unajua sina kitu ingine. Unapata mtu amefanya kazi kwa supermarket, and you know how tiresome is supermarket. Do you know how guys, they go into morning session, wanaingia kwa 8, wanatoka tena 10. Huyo mtu ananga future, wanatafuta pesa. But let me tell you, those people, they are always tired. They come home tired. They can never think about themselves. They cannot think about the vision they had. They have been working there for 2 years. They have been working there for 3 years. Watu wamechoka. Amekosa supermarket. Imagine hizi tukua simu, angalia what has gone around, what is popping up. They do not even have such skills. Sahi wako supermarket wanafanya kazi. Let's come to even to the people who are in hotels, Let's come even to the people who are working in maybe industries that lazima wahitajiki hapo 24 hours. They don't think out of the box. But when you have a skill, when you have a business that you have, and you're going to look for a job, you look for a job that is favorable for you. You look for a job that at the end of the day, I have a business that I'm doing, so I will take my time to invest on this business. I will take my time to invest on the job that I have, and I will balance myself to be able to focus on the business and also focus on the job. So you can never be mistreated in a job. You can never stay in a job too much. You can never feel that, ni kama I am emptying myself. You're not even fulfilling your purpose. You can never feel like that when you know what you're doing. So you are looking for a job and you don't wait to. Sometimes we are waiting for our uncles after high school, after campus, after maybe umemaliza chenye ile ulikuwa unamaliza college. Kuna wale uncles wanatuambianga, umemaliza, ni sawa, usinipatie hizo vitu, nitakutafutia kazi. Ama maybe you have a promising aunt ako majuu, maybe you have a promising uncle and ako kwa sector maybe ya education, maybe you have done education, maybe you have done engineering, maybe you have done that course that you have done and you are feeling that mimi niko na bazuu ako juu atanisort. Let me tell you, they won't sort you. You'll be there's something that I've learned from my friends is never put expectation to anyone. Me, I have nothing. I have zero expectation. If you come and tell me I will help you tomorrow, if you don't help me, I have zero expectation on what you're thinking that I'm expecting. If you don't come to help me, by the way, I will just move on with my life. So when you expect too much from the family, when you expect too much from the friends, when you expect too much from the people that you are close to, they will always disappoint you. They will always make you feel bad. Si kupenda kwao. Sometimes even it is not their will. Sometimes it is because the nature is like that. You're not meant to someone to look for a job for you. I love what George Oshori says that kama anko yako atakuja kuniuliza ati Ima uko na job vacancy, ati natafutia Faith ama natafutia Jenga ama natafutia Cisco, he won't give you that job. To be honest, George Oshori says that he won't give you that job because umetafutiwa si wewe umejitafutia. So let's avoid to be so much dependable on people. Let's avoid to be so much dependable on our friends. They will frustrate us. They will always frustrate us because it's not their will. Sometimes nimekwambia ni nature. Inakuanga tu hivyo. Walikuwa nataka kukusaidia sana, lakini imagine hawakuweza. Watakuja kukwambia sorry Jenga, sorry Cisco. Mimi yaki nimetafuta hiyo kazi. Na maybe wako pale na wako na hiyo mandate ya kukuajiri, lakini hawezi kukuajiri. So let's not depend so much on the family. Let's understand that we need to find a job for ourselves. Find a place where you can sit to think. I usually encourage ourselves, I encourage each and every person. Sometimes when we have gone through a lot of things, you usually need space. You usually need some time to sit down and restructure, rethink. What do we call it? You start thinking again on what you want to do. For example, if you want to be in business and maybe you don't know where to start, sit down, structure, think. Yeah, about a credible business idea that you want to start. Yeah, think, then get out there and get started. Think and then get out there and get started. You don't have to wait to get started. Think and then get out to get started. Why? Because if you think and you don't get out to get started, your thoughts will always be your thoughts without even any movement. So you need to think and then act. When you think and act, it will enable you to get to where you want to be. If you fail, don't let the failure define your future. Don't let that failure define your future. Maybe you did not sell today online. Yeah. Maybe you did not sell yesterday. Maybe you did not sell even on Sunday last Sunday. Be optimistic that one day you will sell. Don't let that failure define the future. Continue posting. Continue letting other people know that you usually sell uji. Yeah. Continue telling other people, like I was talking to Faith Kibe. Continue telling other people you are selling snacks to them. Continue telling akina watu wenye unataka kuuzia dresses. You sell dresses. Yeah. Word of mouth. Marketing. Word of mouth. It will help you. Yeah. Every place that I go, I do not leave myself without talking. Yeah. Because I understand word of mouth enables you to ni kama kuingiana tuna watu. I'm very good in networking and I thank God because of that, because I find myself networking with a lot of people, engaging with a lot of people and learning a lot of things from different kind of people, and I make friends also. So you find that when you network with people, you will grow. Yeah. Easy events, kama kuna mtu anataka kulearn, there's someone amekuja kwa inbox akaniambia nataka kulearn forex. If you want to learn forex, ingia online, tafuta hizo events. Yesterday I was in an event ilikuwa imehostiwa na a broker mwenye alikuwa anakuja Kenya, and the team was hao ni wako hapo ni mabazu. Unapata msee amesimamisha gari kubwa and you ask them, where are the youths? We've been told maybe these things are not working out for us. Yeah, we're being injected an idea of, imagine yanko yangu kama atatafutia job mimi sitaweza kujitafutia. Venture into those vitu zenye ziko online. Make online your learning place. Yeah, change that education, as the way Nelson Mandela says that change that education. change education for yourself. Wacha ile ya shule isikufanye feel that uko in a cocoon, yeah? So tonight I'm going to lay down some nuggets of wisdom on how we start and expand your business. So nimesema, get that credible, dust up and learn from the business that maybe you are failing, but continue, don't give up. So I'm saying tonight I'm going to lay down some nuggets of wisdom about how you can start and expand your business. Yeah, how can you start that business and expand that business? You will need to learn about social media. I will repeat, you will need to learn about social media marketing. You will need to learn about the power of teamwork. Yeah, you'll need to go to as many events as possible, to go to as many meetings as possible, to go to as many things as possible, so that at least you can be able to network with people, you can be able to engage with people. I know I usually take Akina Faith to as many meetings as possible. Nikipatana na meeting na wapeleka. Why? Because they need networking to learn how do people survive, how do people think. Because tukikuwa kwa sako moja ni kama tuseme tukua na wale watu bado tuna hang out na wale watu tulienda na wao high school na hawajakuwa educated, we'll be like them. But tunaambiangwa hang out with great men and you'll become great. Hang out with people who have Mercedes, have great cars, have great wealth, and you'll become like that. Walk with them. You will understand how do they leverage to become the way they are. You will understand how do they work out to become the people they are today. Yeah. But when you work with the same people in campus, wase wanafikiria tu stories za smocha, wase wanafikiria tu stories za ball, wase wanafikiria tu stories za maybe quotes, sijui kitu fulani, you won't be able to leverage your income ama to leverage your earnings. You will remain in the same point because you have refused to grow. Growth is not a one-time thing. Growth is something that is called, there's a system, there's a process in growth. You need to learn, you need to do networking, you need to do teamwork, yeah? You need to place a vision, you need to structure your company. The way I've told Faith Kibe that you need to think about that business name. You need to understand that you will need branding in your business so that at least you may know. I know there's a guy, is called Abed, and we were talking today katikati ya mchana kaniambia, I'm starting a honey business and I think it will be working out for me and all that. And I was like, oh nice, that's a good idea. So what is your branding? And I've already found my name and I've designed the business cards and all that. I'm like, oh nice. So you'll be getting the nini and repackaging and selling them to other people. And I was like, but that's a good idea. Yeah. We need to leverage ourselves with ideas to understand and to learn more. So you need to structure, you need to know a structure of a company. And that is, as we continue, that is something that I'm going to teach about structure of a company. You need to do a marketing innovation. Knowing that nime buy hizi snacks zangu, naweza ziuza kwa nani, naweza chukua kina nani na nani, waweze kuniuzia. So you need to do time management. Yeah, time management very important. So when you wake up, maybe you have something that you're packaging, you're taking them to your comrades in school and maybe your schoolmates in school and all that. Maybe, for example, you want to sell those earphones or earpods, or maybe you want to sell something online. You need to work out on your time management, because time is very important. Tunaambiwa time is money. It is very true. Time is money, because if you waste a minute, it is gone and gone forever. You will never see it. You'll never see any value of that time. So you'll kaa unasema guy na mbona jana sikufanya. It's because you are meant to do it but you did not do it. It's because your mind was not designed to do it. You did not design your mind to do it. So you have wasted your time and you have wasted your moment. So you don't need to waste your moments. You need to do something that is called time management. By the time you learn all this by the time you are learning all this, your big question should be when and where to launch the business. After you learn about time management, after you learn about marketing innovation, the structure of a company, teamwork, about social media for business, the only question that should remain into your mind, to yourself, is how can you launch your business? Where and when can you launch your business? We can start with vision. And I want to ask, I have just a few nuggets about vision, and then we'll be closing in a few. So I want to ask you guys about, you have started that business. You have gone to an extra point of understanding what is business and all that. And also we have talked about teamwork, we have talked about social media marketing. But now there's something that we need to drive ourselves into this business. There's something that is called vision. So I want to ask you, as you're listening to me tonight, what do you think? What is vision? How do you understand vision? And I will give it to Faith Israel as we continue to Faith Kibe and also Cisco. So, Faith Israel, what do you think, Ama, what do you understand about vision? When you hear vision, what do you understand about it? Ama, how do you define vision? Faith Israel, kama unanisikia.
Well, vision is that imagination, or yes, an imagination that you have in mind about a certain outcome. So if it's a business, what is like? Yes, that's how I can explain it. That imagination that you have in mind about something.
Ah, great. Do you have a vision for your business?
Yes.
All right. What's the vision you can share with us?
Okay.
Just
okay, I'm not really good at sharing my plans and vision, but I have one.
You can
Let me just say that.
All right. Okay. Sawa. That's nice. Faith Kibe, what do you define? How do you define vision on yourself?
I could define vision as imagining about something in the future. Yes.
So it's something that maybe you say, nikianzisha hii biashara, nijaribu kufikiria naona ni kama itanipeleka place fulani, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Cisco, how do you define vision? David, how do you define vision?
So, to me, vision is something that you have to achieve in a certain period of time. So, basically, that's what vision is to me.
Ah, nice. Jenga, Julia, unaweza nisikia? All right. So, how do I define vision on my side? It's the ultimate dream. Ultimate dream. Something that unakaa hivi, the way you guys have said that, something that you start imagining, something that you start thinking of, something that unakaa hivi unajiambia, by the way, this is what I want to achieve. So it's an imagination. It's ultimate dream. It comes to you. You think about it. You start planning about it. You start questioning about, itafanyika kweli ama itakuwa hivi. So the ability to foresee the future. It's the ability to see the future. For example, in Kenya Institute of Digital Education, we usually say that we are the center of business excellence. Yeah, our school, our institution is meant to be the center of business excellence as we learn new skills. Because I've realized in the market, that is my vision. I want to educate young people. I want to enable young people to learn and learn new skills, and learn new skills, because they will enable them to go into the business market and make them to be different. So when you have a vision, it enables you to make an extra point, to move to an extra point where now you as a business person, you as a student, you can imagine about that idea. You can imagine about that idea and that start working on it. And one of the thing about vision is it pushes you to start a business. It pushes you to understand yourself better. And it pushes you to be consistent, committed, and being a perseverance person. So when you have a business, when you have a vision, it enables you to be consistent. When you have a business, a vision, it enables you to be persevere. You will persevere. You will be committed. You'll be a committed person, because you'll know that niko na biashara inanihitaji. Niko na biashara inanihitaji hapo nikuwe consistent, committed na persevering, and you'll become a persevering person. So what are the key factors that you consider to understand how powerful your vision is? I want to lay down the factors to consider when you want to have a power, when you're having a powerful vision. For example, is who you are. For example, faith, who you are. Cisco, who you are. It enables you to understand yourself. Then after that, you have the credibility of that vision. You'll be credible, you'll be realistic, you'll be sensible. Does your vision sound realistic? Does it? Yeah, that vision, that for example like KIDE, does it sound realistic? Does it sound realistic to the people I am selling to? Yeah, for example, you want to start maybe those packaging business. Does it sound realistic to the people I'm selling to, telling them that afterwards mi nitaanza shop yangu, all that, and I'll be able to supply to the people around me? So who you are, once you have understanding of who you are, you may now mold your abilities. You start molding your abilities and gifts to fit within the drive that you are in. When you understand, maybe, for example, me, I'm good at talking. So when you understand who you are, you start working out in the corner of who you are. Then there's credibility of your vision. Being realistic or sensible. Does your vision sound realistic? That if maybe you start, like for example, Mama Boga, yeah? Maybe today nataka kuanza kazi ya kuuza boga. Yeah? So you have started that kuuza boga. Are you thinking, is your vision pushing you to start a farm? Is your vision pushing you to supply your burger to the schools, even to the maybe companies that maybe are venturing into cabbages? You just want to expand your business. So for example, Mama Boga, you grow that vision where it will be a realistic thing and workable, and you'll be able to employ people. For example, when you start that farm as a Mama Boga, you start maybe a kibanda, lakini kazi yako ufikiri di kuendanga tu kubai boga kwa soko, lakini unafikiria venye utaweza ku expand that Mama Boga iweze kufika, even inaweza employ watu wengine. So when you start that business, maybe like Mama Boga, maybe Smoky, you start learning about Smokies and then you start thinking, how can I explode my idea to become a great one? Then there's impact of vision. How will it be impactful into the society? How will it be impactful even to the people you are doing business with? For example, Facebook creator, when this guy mwenye alianza Facebook alikuwa anaitwa nani? Faith Israel anaitwa nani? Mwenye alianza Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you. Mark Zuckerberg, when alikuwa anaanza Facebook, hakuwa anajifikiria. By the way, if you think about Facebook, yeah, it's not about Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg hata anapostingi vitu kidogo sana. He's a fan of Facebook, yes. But I've tried to follow that man for a long time to understand, by the way, this man, how does it yani inakuanga tu yeye ni alikuwa amejiundia, hakuwa amejiundia Facebook, alikuwa ameundia watu wengine. And as you learn Facebook even today about social media, you learn that si yeye ametengenezea watu wengine kazi, like sisi, yeah, social media marketing imetugeneratea income from where he started. And I know one of the things that I was learning, it's a book I was given by a friend, ilikuwa nasema those people, great men, by the way, hawakumalizanga shule. I'm not saying that education is not good, but I'm saying that while still learning, you still need to unlearn, so that at least unaweza kupata kitu kidogo from what you're doing. Yeah. So ukiangalia sana what happened is while still Mark Zuckerberg was still in school, he learned the heart of the impartation of that vision. Alikuwa anajua Facebook nikicreate, maybe inakuja hivyo iki-advance, iki-understand ICT inaenda aje, media inaenda aje, kumewekwa reels, kumewekwa maybe there's a storyline hapo kana kuanga sijui how do you feel, ama how do you what are you thinking, yeah, what's your thoughts for today? Yeah, because inakusaidia sana ku think, by the way, what's my thought today, what ni post leo, yeah, that vision, the impartation of your vision. So any vision that falls short of having a positive impact on its originator, maybe your vision yako ikifall short, maybe tell you that it won't work out for you. If kama it fall short on yourself, it won't work out for other people. But if you equip that vision and it becomes so much impactful, then you'll find that from the originator, it will spread even to other people. So when you understand that the heart of business is made to change you as a person and then change other people, you will make business to be part of your lifetime. And my trading hands there. If you have a question, you can ask. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to me. Any question? Any question? The next bunch will be handling about what is vision and how we are supposed to write our vision. How brief is it supposed to be? We'll talk about vision, we'll talk about mission, and then now we'll come to talk about the structure of the business and how you're supposed to market your products to the online platform, to the networking, word of mouth, to the gazettes, to the maybe to your friends, and all that. So my next training will be all about vision, how you're supposed to write that vision, how you're supposed to leverage your business, and all that. So because our time has gone, I will stop there about vision. I've talked about the factors that you need to consider while making a powerful vision. It's about who you are, the credibility of your vision, and I've said being credible is being realistic or sensible. When you're starting that business, can you leverage it to become a big business? When you're starting that business, how impactful is that vision? Can it be impactful into the community, to the people you love, to the people you are selling the products to? Are you even leveraging to start your business to become bigger? So that is where I stop. And maybe if you have a question, maybe about how business is designed, any question you can raise, and I'll be glad to help. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm very much to impact you. Let's share as we share the gospel, let's share the nuggets of wisdom to the young people. If you find someone that you feel that anahitaji such forums, mlete. We need as many people as possible so that we may educate them. If we get a chance to come to ZTech one day, we'll go to ZTech. If maybe we get a chance to go to Faith's Kibe University, we'll go, and we'll come impact generation there. I'm in love with business. I'm in love with changing lives for young people. Has also changed my own life. It's one thing that I've learned about business. Don't focus about yourself, focus about others. When you focus about others, you'll find that they will focus about you and you'll be able to move faster. But when you focus about yourself, maybe you think about money. Money is not the what do we call it? It's not the big picture. Don't put money as the big picture for yourself. Put other people as the big picture. No, become a problem solver. Like you have found a problem somewhere, maybe you have gone to the university, maybe you have found a problem there. Become a problem solver. Don't become like unapata a problem alafu unasema nani atakuja kusort. Be a problem solver. You will generate from that problem solving. So I'm glad to host you, Faith Kibe. I'm glad to host you, Cisco Makin. I'm glad to host you, Jenga and Faith and all other people who are in the forum today. I'm glad, and I would like to hear from you maybe what you have learned before we close. So I'll give it to Faith Kibe, and then I'll come to Cisco and then Faith Israel, and then we'll close there for today. Thank you. Welcome, Faith. You can tell us what you have learned and what you think that you're going to put yourself into. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for this group, and that I also got to learn that there are more ways of getting capital and start a business. Yeah, thank you.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you. Welcome, Cisco. What have you learned and how are you going to implement it?
First of all, I want to say thank you for this chance that you have given on to us. So I have learned a lot, and I will also continue. I will also continue doing what you have told us. That's all, nothing else. But thank you for this chance.
Welcome so much. Welcome, Faith. You can tell us what you've learned and how you're going to impact yourself. Yes, Faith. Hello, Faith. All right.
Well, I don't have much to say. I'll just really like to appreciate you for the time that you take to share your knowledge with us. we don't take it for granted, and we really appreciate it. And then I just had one question.
Yeah.
Must all businesses solve a problem?
Ava?
Must all
Sorry,
problem?
we can't hear you well.
I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
must all businesses solve a problem?
Yes, they must solve a problem. For example, you have identified a problem ya viatu mahali. For example, tuseme the first person mwenye alikuwa ameanza. Okay, let me give it like this. There's a guy who went somewhere in India, and he found out the people there walikuwa wanatembea mguu tupu. And then there's another guy aliendanga. Okay, let me give you a scenario of 3 people as we end the meeting. So these 3 people walitumwa na kampuni tuseme ya Bata, waende place tuseme kama Ruiru, waende wakaangalie watu kama huko wanahitaji viatu. The first guy alitumwa akasema, huko watu watawavangi viatu, sidhani kama wataweza kubai. That was the first person. Yeah, aliangalia problem rather than solving it, akaleta a bad response. Akasema huko hawa watu hata hawezi buy hizo viatu. The second person venye alitumwa alienda akasema that hawa watu miguu zao hata zimekauka, sidhani kama zinaweza vaa viatu, lakini tunaweza jaribu. But mkienda kujaribu msikuwe sure kama mtauza. Those are 3 salesmen. Then the third person when he went alisema, kujeni na hizo carton zote zimebaki kwa kampuni tuuze, because there was a problem he wanted to solve. So alipata problem na akaanza kuisolve immediately. Yeah, you get it. So you find that every business, like wherever you go, welcome here, wherever you go, when you find a problem you will need to solve it. Or tuseme kama shule, you will found out that watu wauzi, like nilikuwa napatia Faith Kibe na idea ya kuuza nilikupatia idea ya nini Faith Kibe?
Oh yes, remember naza anza kupackage njugu.
Yes. You find that maybe hata kuna mtu mwenye ashaifanya kitu kama hiyo. She's trying to solve a problem ya watu waache kwenda sana kubai kwa market, naweza waletea karibu. So maybe she has realized there's a problem, watu wanaendanga sana kutafuta jugu, maybe wanaendanga kutafuta hizi zinaitangwa, what do we call them, hizi, okay, sikumbuki jina yake, hizi ni vitu za Waswahili, mabuyu and all that. Yeah, ana find kuna problem kama hiyo. So kukuna problem kama hiyo, Faith anachukua that initiative of solving that problem. You get me, Faith? So there's a need of solving a problem. Like me, I'm coming to solve a problem of digital entrepreneurship and digital marketing. Yes. You get it right?
Yes, thank you.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
All right. I've seen Jenga is in. Jenga. Okay, I don't know if it's a man or a lady. Julia or Jenga. All right. Welcome, Ian. We are glad to have you. Sorry you have come in late, kidogo, but would like to know you. My name is Immaculate. We have Faith. We have Faith Kibe. We have Cisco, who is David. I would like to know you. Yes, Jenga. Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Hello, Julia. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Hello, you can speak out. You are good.
Okay, first is to thank you for that nice session. Hiyo tumesoma. Okay. For that nice session, that we have learned a lot.
Welcome.
For instance, in my case, I've learned a lot. Actually, today I have this dilemma on how I can start a business.
Wow.
And at the same time, I'm a student. So, nimeona tu maswali yangu yenye nimekuwa nayo kuingia kwa hii platform, some of them have been solved. I'm looking to learn more from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julia. I am glad and I will be glad to help you in everything that you will need. So you can always ask a question, but I always say that if you need to ask a question to me, sometimes make time and call, because sometimes I usually have a lot of people to answer. So you might find nimekubrutik na kupenda. So you just call and ask me that question. If you need maybe to know how to balance your business, your schoolwork, and maybe you get a job somewhere, you need to know how to balance, you can always reach out to me. Have that vision, have that plan, that like a business you want to start thinking about it and start acting. I've said we don't need a lot of money to start a business. All we need is a strategy, and how we be able to start that business. So start it. You don't have, even nasamanga, time is always the best time. So Hian Wamboy, I would like to hear from you. Welcome. We were talking about vision today, and we were talking about business. I will be sending the audio record to you maybe after the meeting. Welcome, Ian. If you can hear me. All right.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. I'm glad to be here, even though nimekuwa late, ndo nimetoka job side.
All right.
So I've been late, but si sana. So I would like kujua what you guys were discussing.
Yeah, I'll be sending the recording, the audio record. We have been able to record the audio one.
Yeah, so for my case,
yeah,
I'm into employment for now.
Would you like to start maybe a small business?
I want to venture into farming, dairy farming.
Wow.
Yeah, because kitu nimefanya since I was a kid. So just this year, my plan is to venture into dairy farming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you in my business ideas group?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm in a group.
Have you ever seen that idea that I posted about dairy farming and the money, that the capital that you need to start and all that?
I think I've not come across it.
I've ever posted it, but I'll try to forward it to you. You can WhatsApp maybe immediately. I'll forward so that at least you can have an idea on what you're venturing into and what you're going to meet.
Okay.
Yes, I'll be glad to see you doing something for this year. You need to have as many cash flow as possible, so that at least tuweze kujisaidia kama youth, si ndio?
Okay.
All right. So guys, I'm glad to host you. We'll be seeing you around. We have an institution, by the way. It's called Kenya Institute of Digital Education. Let me introduce it in a few. We usually do digital entrepreneurship training and digital marketing training. If you feel that maybe whatever we have shared isn't enough, you want to venture into digital marketing, deeply learning about Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all those platforms, and marketing your products, you can always reach out to me. We usually offer very affordable classes from 2,500, another one for 5,000, another one for 10,000. So you can choose the one that you want, but always for students, I will always give for 2,500, and I will give as much information as much as you need. I will always be there. We'll always have one class for networking, to know each other. The classes are fixed for your schedule. If maybe kama unapatikana saa 8, tunakuwekea schedule yako ya saa 8. Kama unapatikana saa 10, tunakuwekea schedule yako ya saa 10. Why? Because we don't want anyone to miss these classes, and we want you to learn as many things as possible. So welcome to Kenya Institute of Digital Education, where we learn about digital entrepreneurship and digital marketing. Would love you to be part of us and to be part of this growing company. Thank you so much, guys, and have a good night. Good night.
Good night.
Alright. Wangare, Julia, will you have a question about anything? Ama Ian, uko na swali?
Okay.
Okay, sawa. I will be sending the recording. Yes?
Okay, asante.
Karibu sana.